In this section, we will learn the basic modeling of the pedestrian module in TESS NG, including pedestrian types, pedestrian composition, and the creation and setup of pedestrian areas. Click Vehicles and Pedestrians. Pedestrian type sequentially to open the pedestrian type editing window. The system provides 4 default pedestrian types: men, women, elderly, and children. You can also add, or delete, pedestrian types as needed. Click different pedestrian types in the list on the left to view and edit their attributes on the right, including pedestrian radius, radius standard deviation, desired speed and desired speed standard deviation, pedestrian mass and pedestrian mass standard deviation. Click Save to complete the pedestrian type editing. Click Vehicles and Pedestrians, Pedestrian Composition sequentially to open the Pedestrian Composition editing window. In the pedestrian composition list on the left, you can view, add, or delete composition schemes. Click any scheme to edit its name and adjust the ratio of different pedestrian types on the right. Click OK to complete the pedestrian composition editing. Under the Vehicles and Pedestrians menu, select Pedestrian Generation Distribution to set the pedestrian departure distribution, Poisson distribution or uniform distribution, with Poisson as the default. The pedestrian areas in the module include rectangular area, ellipse area, triangle area, and etc. Their core functions are the same: to define the areas where pedestrians can move. Take the rectangular area as an example. Left-click the rectangular area tool. Then right-click and drag at the target location on the road network to generate a rectangular pedestrian area. Left-click to select it and hold down the Ctrl key to move the area. And drag boundary points to adjust its shape. Double-click the area to open the pedestrian area editing window, where you can configure the following parameters: ID, non-modifiable; name, custom name for the pedestrian area. And you can select the color level, set the area color and associated layer. Desired speed factor affects pedestrian movement speed, range from 1% to 200%, default 100%. Relative layer elevation, set the relative elevation of the area. And you can activate area attribute. You can designate the area as a boarding area, a lighting area, evaluation area, or obstacle. We can set different attribute types for the pedestrian area. Boarding area. Check to designate this area as a boarding area, where pedestrians wait to board. A lighting area. Check to designate this area as an alighting area where pedestrians disembark. Evaluation area. If you check to designate this area as an evaluation area, it will output pedestrian evaluation metrics. In the pedestrian area evaluation result, under the evaluation menu bar, obstacle, select this option to set the area as an obstacle. Pedestrians cannot pass through it and will automatically detour around. Next, I will create an obstacle to show you how it works. Create a new pedestrian area on top of this area and set it as an obstacle. And then I click the pedestrian start point. Then right-click to create a pedestrian origin. Left-click pedestrian endpoint. Then right-click to create a pedestrian destination. Click pedestrian route, right-click the pedestrian start point. It is active when its outline turns red. Then right-click the pedestrian endpoint to generate the shortest pedestrian route. We can see that this route passes through the obstacle. Double-click the pedestrian start point. You can see here we set the number of pedestrians as 500. And the pedestrian composition is default. Click OK. And then we start simulation. And we can see the pedestrians will automatically detour around the obstacles. We remove this obstacle and start the simulation again. You can see the pedestrians are moving on the shortest route. Note: pedestrians can only walk within pedestrian areas, sidewalks, and zebra crossing zones.